We didn't tie Mike up. That was intentional. Fear makes people lie. Calm makes them talk. I led him into a small side room, bare concrete, one chair, one table, one light. No weapons visible. No threats. Marcus stayed outside. This wasn't his kind of fight. I sat across from Mike. He couldn't meet my eyes. They said immunity, he muttered again. They said you'd all be protected. Who is they? I asked quietly. Mike shrugged, shaking. I never saw faces, just messages, calls, clean voices, professional. How did they contact you first? He hesitated. I waited. Through Andrew, he finally said. The name landed heavy. Directly, I asked. No, Mike replied. Indirect. Andrew never told me to spy. He just explained the risks. What risks? That Carter house was already compromised. That staying loyal to you might get people hurt. I closed my eyes briefly. Did he give you numbers, contacts? Mike nodded. Yes, encrypted apps, burners. I slid my phone across the table. Show me. He hesitated again, then complied. As he unlocked the app, Marcus's voice crackled faintly through my earpiece. Daniel, you need to see this. Give me a second, I murmured. The screen filled with messages. Short. Precise. Emotionless. Location confirmed. Movement predictable. Evacuation successful. Await further instruction. My stomach tightened. They weren't just watching, I said. They were mapping us. Mike nodded miserably. They wanted to know how you react. Who you protect first. How fast you move. I leaned back. So this was a test. Yes, he whispered. And you passed. That didn't feel like a victory. Marcus entered the room, holding a tablet. They tagged the vans, he said. GPS micro-trackers. I found 3 already. How long? I asked. Hours, maybe longer. I looked back at Mike. Did you place them? No, he said quickly. They told me someone else would. Who? He shook his head. I never saw them. But one of them called me by my service nickname. Marcus stiffened. That means military access, he said. Or old records. I exhaled slowly. Mike, I said, keeping my voice steady. You're not our enemy. He looked up, surprised. But you are a door, I continued. And doors can be closed. He nodded rapidly. I'll help, I swear. Marcus crossed his arms. Why should we believe you? I answered for Mike. Because if he wanted out, he'd already be gone. I turned to him. You want to fix this? Mike swallowed. Yes. Then you're going back online, I said. Same channel, same tone. His eyes widened. You want me to keep talking to them? Yes, I replied. But now we listen too. Marcus looked at me sharply. You're flipping him. I'm using the pressure they created, I said. They think fear works. Let's show them something else. Marcus studied Mike for a long moment. Then nodded. This turns the safe house into bait, he warned. I know, I said. But controlled bait. I looked at Mike. You'll tell them everything looks normal. Routine restored. People tired, leadership stressed. He nodded. And if they ask for more? I leaned forward. Then you give them exactly what they want. I stood. And nothing they expect. Outside, the warehouse hummed with low voices and nervous movement. This wasn't an interrogation. It was a recruitment. As Marcus and I stepped back into the main space, he glanced at me. You're changing, he said quietly. I didn't deny it. They taught us how they hunt, I replied. Now we learn how to feed them lies. My phone vibrated again. This time I checked it. Continue cooperation. Phase 2 approaching. I lock the screen. Phase 2. Good. Let them come closer. The closer they get, the louder the echoes become.